Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Darrell Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
Peace, family. Vicki Dillard here. So please, that you are tuned in to African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure you give us a big thumbs up, thumbs up. Let everybody that you know that your sister with the curly braids is on live and direct. Listen, family, unfortunately, we have another close Karen encounter video. Watch this.
You want to know about what I'm doing here?
We just want to know what your job is and why.
None of your business.
Call the cops.
No, call the cops?
Yeah, this is not your apartment.
It's not my apartment.
Yes.
Cool. I don't need to tell you anything.
Do you have an ID on you, maybe?
I don't need to tell you what I'm doing because I'm not interacting with you. So call whoever you want to call. Huh? Yeah? It's a secure building. Okay, so how do you think I got in here?
We don't know.
Okay, did y'all see that? If you're wondering how is it that the young generation of white supremacists, suspected white supremacists, when they tell us that they're not like the white supremacists of old, they're not like their mothers and fathers and grandmothers from back in the day, you're asking yourself, how could that be the case when you're dealing with this young Michigan 15-year-old shooter? You're dealing with the Kyle Rittenhouses. You're dealing with all of the Dylan Roofs and all these young folk. You're dealing with the young and older father lynch mob who murdered our brother Ahmaud Arbery. You are seeing the young generation involved in anti-Black tactics. Did you see the boy's mom in this case? It's no wonder. It's no wonder. And just like with the Ethan Crumbley, that 15-year-old Michigan killer, in his case, the reports say that his father purchased his gun 4 days before the mass murder, the mass terrorist attack. Think about that. What's going to happen with the mothers and fathers that's creating these terrorists? Now, what's so interesting about the phone call here is that white supremacists at society think that Black folks are supposed to tell them who we are, what we're doing, and we owe them an explanation. Do you guys understand now how they are connected to law enforcement because they act like it? They're the de facto law enforcement. We are back to Jim Crow. Jim Crow was about official written rules of racism and anti-Black racism, and they were about unwritten rules. We are seeing the unwritten rules take hold when they expect us to tell us who we are, what we're doing, we give me the ID. And notice that in the video, it's clear that the 911 operator was asked her, "Are you security?" Because she said, "No, I'm not security." Then, fool, this is not your business. That's the reason why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad last century said they're the global snooper. Family, we're going to continue to cover these types of stories and expose exactly the goings on. Y'all be sure to share this with everybody that you know. Also, family, don't forget to mark your calendars. We're going to bring the year in right. Mark your calendars, January 2nd, 2022, 1/2/2022. That's a master builder number. That is a high frequency year. Beloved, I'm moving my next ancestral webinar date to January 2nd. We're going to bring in the new year right. Remember, I've taught you that the ancestors is a password, a code that has to deal with the power that's in your bloodline, that's in your bloodline and your melanin, your cells. Beloved, we're going to take it to the next level. So not only is my goal to begin to heal you spiritually of your bloodline, of any toxic family, what some of you may call curses, karmic weights, and all of that, but we're going to unleash actual ancient sounds that's going to unlock what's known as wealth codes in your cells. Some of you don't know how it is that the wealthy rule. the elite rule. How is the government has knowledge on you? NASA has knowledge on yourselves and this stuff out of space. Baby, we're getting ready to I'm bringing in a powerful, high-level Black metaphysician who's going to unleash ancient, sacred sounds into your bloodstream that's going to begin to activate you not only immediately, but in years to come. So you want to go now to my website at onpurposewithvicki.com and reserve your seat for January 2nd. We're going to bring in the new year right. Don't spend your money on just buying silly gifts that's not going to manifest major things in your life beyond temporary stuff. This is going to give you real world effects. If you do the work, it's going to change your life, and you're going to have access to sacred secret codes and insight that I can assure you you're not going to get anywhere else. onpurposewithvicki.com. Go to my store, save your space today, bring your family in, start the year off right. When you honor the spiritual stuff in the beginning of the year, your entire year, job, bodies, family, loved ones, destiny, your soul will be set in order. I can't wait to see you then.
Living in America as a Black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a Black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.